Johnny 5 will come inside his grave, and he will realize, even inside his grave, he will be totally out of it. He will be seeing stars. He will realize that that one spliff has purchased for him a hangover inside his grave. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, whoever dies in the state of intoxication, he will enter his grave totally out of it, in the state of intoxication. He will be raised on the day of judgment in the state of intoxication. He will be sent to Jahannam in the state of intoxication. In Jahannam, he will be sent to a mountain called Sakaran, in which he will be forced to drink the pus and blood of the inhabitants of hell. He's inside his grave. The guy is totally out of it. And now the grave will embrace him with such force and such strength that the ribs and bones of one side of Johnny 5 will enter the other side. And Rasulullah demonstrated this like this, by placing the fingers of one hand in the other hand like this. You know what? Even then, he will be totally out of it. Now the angels Munkar and Nakir will come. These angels, there's no such thing as compassion. There's no thing as mercy. Their mercy and their compassion, it is only for the true believers. The angels will come. Rasulullah has described these angels for us. How will they look? Their eyes glitter like a flash of lightning. Their voices rumble like thunder. You know, their teeth are like the horns of a bull. When they breathe, flames of fire come out of their mouths. Their hair reach to their feet. They are so big, this creation of Allah, that the distance from one shoulder to the other shoulder, it will take you a few days just to cover the distance from one shoulder to the other shoulder. How big do you think this creation of Allah is? They will come to him inside his grave. Every one of them will be carrying a hammer of steel. This hammer is so big that if every person that Allah created from the beginning of time till the end of time, every human being, every jinn were to get together and they tried picking up this hammer and moving it an inch, never mind an inch, never mind a centimeter, they will not even be able to move it put together, even by a millimeter. These angels will come. This is their strength. They are carrying this hammer and they will come to him. They will reproach him in such a manner. When they reproach him, my friends, every bone in his body will begin to crack. Every limb will be displaced. His hands will be displaced. His shoulders will be displaced. His knees will be displaced. He will faint. And now when he comes around, they haven't even touched him, and every body in his bone in his body is cracking. What do you think his outcome be? And now they will ask him the famous questions. Johnny 5, tell me, who is your Lord? What will his answer be? The guy is still out of it. He didn't know who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was. The guy didn't have time for Allah. The guy didn't have time for worship. The guy had no time for religion. The only thing he knew was ganja and weed. Only thing he did was fulfill his desire. Then he used to think about where is he going to get the money for the next spliff, for the next draw. This was his life. Was he not the one that the Quran says he took his desires to be God? This is all he did, was serve his desires and fulfill his desires. What will his answer be? The second question, what is your religion? He didn't have any deen in his life. Never mind a Jummah prayer. The guy couldn't even come for an Eid prayer, which are only 2 in a year. What will his answer be? When Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is shown to him, okay, Johnny 5, who is this man? What will his answer be? He doesn't know who this man was. He knew who Tupac Shakur was. He knew who Michael Jackson was. He knew who Bob Marley was. He didn't have time for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You know what? He thought this was old fashioned. What will his answer be? The caller will call out, spread a bedding of Jahannam for him. Give him the clothes of Jahannam to wear and open the doors of hell for him. And the fire and the hot air of Jahannam will start entering his grave. And the angels, the angels of punishment will keep on entertaining him with different types of punishments right till the day of resurrection. Right till the day of resurrection, my young friend, they will keep on making him do the tango. Smash, smash, smash. He will not even have a second to breathe. He will not even be given a break, not even for a second. From the moment he is in his grave, right till the day of resurrection, the angels will keep on entertained. This is the consequence of one split. And you know what? This is just the beginning. The game hasn't even begun.